The Office of the National Security Advisor has revealed that between October 2017 and December 2024, Nigeria secured 742 terrorist convictions, discharged and acquitted 888 suspects, adjourned 92 cases due to insufficient evidence. The coordinator of the National Counter-Terrorism Center, Major General Adamu Laka, said this in Abuja at a news briefing on the Kanje trials and other terrorism-related issues. The press briefing was jointly addressed by the Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation, Director of Legal, Office of the Security Advisor,
and the total number of cases disposed of between 2017 and date is 1,743.
They said these achievements were made in collaboration with relevant stakeholders and sector actors to ensure accountability for crimes committed by individuals across the country.
All suspects were prosecuted at the Wawa Cantonment, Kainji. At the first phase of the trial, a total number of 282 cases were disposed of, 50 of which were convicted, 203 discharged for want of evidence, and 28 adjourned to Abuja for continuation of trial. In 2018, a total number of 1,004 suspects or cases were disposed of, out of which 203 were convicted, 582 discharged for want of evidence. The other cases were adjourned to Abuja for continuation of trial. This was in 2018. Third phase of the trial, between 9th to the 12th of July 2018, a total number of 224 cases were disposed of, out of which 113 were convicted, 97 discharged for want of evidence, 5 acquitted, and 9 cases adjourned for continuation of trial. At the fourth phase of trial, December 2023, a total number of 25 cases were listed for trial, 14 were convicted, 1 was ordered to be sent to Operation Safe Corridor for DDR, rehabilitation and reintegration, and 10 cases were adjourned for continuation of trial. In July 2024, a total number of 253 cases were disposed of, out of which 125 were convicted, 85 were terrorism financing cases, 22 were ICC criminalities, that is to say, the crimes against humanity, and 22 were adjourned for trial. At the sixth phase of trial, 2 weeks ago, December 2024, a total number of 237 cases were disposed of. About 9 were adjourned for continuation of trial. Some of these cases include acts of terrorism, terrorism financing, ICC criminalities, for which some of the defendants were sentenced to terms of imprisonment ranging from 60 years to 75 years to life imprisonment. It's important to note that within the last 1 year, the life of this administration, about 515 cases were disposed of. And over 800 clients, we call them clients, those that have served terms or were discharged and or acquitted at the various stages of trial, were moved to evacuated to Operation Safe Corridor Gombe for rehabilitation and reintegration in accordance with the orders of the courts and the policy of the federal government.
This detention brought to fore the urgent need to develop a comprehensive strategy on the best way to determine the culpability or otherwise of these persons suspected of being involved in terrorist activities. Accordingly, a team of relevant stakeholders were drawn from different ministries, departments, and agencies to embark on the mass trial. These are judges of the Federal High Court, prosecutors, defense counsels from Legal Aid Council of Nigeria, staff of the Office of the National Security Advisor, observers from the Nigerian Bar Association, and the press, amongst others. If you notice, from when the Director of Public Prosecution and Federation was speaking, between 2017 till this administration came in, which was about 8 years, about 500 were tried, either tried or convicted or acquitted. But with the coming of this administration, in 1 year, in less than 1 year, we have tried over 515. So you can imagine, by the end of this first term of this administration, we would have cleared maybe 3 or 4 times the number that was done in 8 years. So I think the Nigerians need to know how committed this administration is to human rights.
It is the law that demands that the Counter-Terrorism Center will communicate to Nigerians, will partner with civil society, institutions, and the media, Section 6 to be specific. So this is the context in which we are sitting here today. Secondly, there has been a number of misperceptions regarding de-radicalization programs and the prosecutions of terrorism cases. And this is an opportunity to also clear the air. Those who are eligible for de-radicalization are those whom the criminal justice process has not found to have committed any offense. Those who have not committed offenses, but in the course of our counterinsurgency operations, they have been arrested. So if there is evidence and you follow through trial and you are convicted, you go and serve your sentences.
Nigeria is now more experienced in handling terrorism cases. 1,722 cases were disposed of in Phase 1 to 6 of the terrorist trials in the country. The terrorists received various sentences ranging from life imprisonment and terms of 65 to 75 years to the death penalty, depending on the severity of their crimes. This development, according to the Office of the Security Advisor, demonstrated the current administration's commitment to human rights. Olayemi Eson, First Spy TV.